Working with navigation menus is a very important skill to learn as you're designing and maintaining your website, because it's, after all, very important that your users find the content that they're looking for as quickly and easily as possible. So we've got a navigation menu here, and we've got a couple others sprinkled around the website. We've got one right here. We've got one, another example will be over here in this sidebar is a different menu. You can see this is separately. So let's go ahead and I'll show you where we can manage our menus. So under the Appearance tab, we would go to Menus, and I'll show you how this works. Along the top, we've got a selection of the menus that we have currently on our website. So we've got our blog menu, the main menu, which as you can see is defined as the Web Design Phoenix theme main menu. That tells us that that is the menu that appears right up here. The socket, as we've defined it, socket is the theme footer menu that doesn't have any drop downs. So that is this menu way down at the bottom of the page. It's this little menu right here. And so right now we've only got 3 menus, and if you want to create a new menu, you certainly can do that. You just create a new menu and you can name it whatever you want, and we can create that menu. Okay, and now we can go over here on the left hand side. We've got pages, posts. We can create custom links, so link to anywhere we want on the web, or categories, and we can pull some of these pieces of information. So we can say, we can go and search. We can search for different pages on our website. We can search for about, let's see, if we can add, let's see, if we go back to that home, we search for home, we find it, whatever items we want to add, we just click to add to menu, and they just populate over there. So we can search for different things, FAQs, a tab section, and we can add that stuff. So now we've got a little menu here, and let's add a few more just for fun. We'll add a few more. There. So now we've got our roster of pages. We can add different things too. We could add links to maybe partner websites or other sites, things like that. And we can, for each of these, we can go in and edit them a little bit. So if we hit this drop down, we can adjust the navigation menu. So instead of saying home, maybe we want it to say or maybe we want it to say home page instead. Right, so we can adjust that. So that does not change the name of the page itself. So this is the name of the page itself, but this is just how it will appear in the menu. And so that is that. And so we can change some styling. So how do you want it to look? The default style is here, or we can have a colored, have it look like a button, or another button that would be bordered, more of a transparent border. And so we can do that. And it's very easy to move these around, so we can move them on top of one another, shift them around. We can nest them within each other, so we can do it this way. So these will be first tier menus, and hovering over FAQ would produce this drop down menu. So let's save the menu when we're done, and let's work on our main theme menu just a little bit so that I can show you a few of these changes. So right now everything is on a first level basis. There are no nested menu items. You could see that there. So everything is standard. So maybe we want, under the About section, maybe we want to have our services and FAQ nested within the About page or under the About page, just to save some space up here. So that's very easy to do. You could see now it's changed, and if we hover over About, we can go to Service and FAQ. That is how we manage our menu on basic terms. Down here in the bottom, so as I mentioned up here, some of these are defined. So this is the main menu that is defined as our theme main menu. And as we go down, we're on this menu, we're working on this menu right now. You can see this little checkbox. This is the one that is the Web Design Phoenix main menu. The secondary menu is if we wanted to have a secondary menu up here in this top bar, that's where we would check. So we would create that menu and then check this box to tell the system, okay, this is the menu that we want to have displayed up here in the top bar. And the footer menu is currently set down in the socket, but that is the menu that is predefined and it appears down there. So that is where we manage that. I would always leave this box unchecked. So that's basically when you create a new page or a new element, it'll automatically be added to this menu. I'd rather control that and craft how your menu is going to appear rather than have things just show up automatically. So that is our basic menu navigation, or handling our navigation menu on basic terms. And I hope that really helps you.